So guys, can you remember this music?
I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on!
For Donald Trump.
We all know her. She is on fire right now. She is trending bigly. But wait a minute. Wait. Watch.
Una injusticia. Una injusticia. Una grande injusticia.
Janet Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami.
That is the same lady who sings the Donald Trump song. Her name is Janet Correa. She is a Cuban in Florida, and her husband is being deported. Honestly, this brings me joy. For years, especially in Florida, a large portion of the Cuban community has been reliably voting Republican, and more recently full-blown MAGA. I think Florida Cubans are some of the most problematic Latinos in terms of voting. They rallied behind Trump as he screamed about mass deportation, somehow thinking it wouldn't apply to them. Surprise. And I'm so glad that they voted themselves out of our country. Trump campaigned on mass deportation, and these MAGA Cubans voted for mass deportation, and now they're getting deported. They got what they voted for, and I love that for them. A lot of Cubans, possibly seeking legal status like naturalization in the US, have now eliminated themselves from the voting rolls, and I say good, because I'm tired of them sabotaging our elections. Now again, I do not wish this on the Cubans who don't support Trump, but statistically, most of them do.
Now, this singer, she is really crying because the ice, it has come for her husband. Guys, can you watch this? Then I'll be back with more comments.
Do you guys remember this lady? Well, I'm trying not to laugh. This is her now.
Una injusticia. Una grande injusticia.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
Deported por Donald Trump. Donald Trump deport. You heard that right, guys. Janet Correa, the famous Trump singing lady, has had her husband detained by ICE. And not only that, but he got put on expedited removal. They want him out of the US. They don't want him. But of course, we've been telling them this all along. They don't want you, bro. Also, do you remember the time I went viral because I told people to call ICE on Latinos for Trump and the family members of Latinos for Trump? It looks like it's happening, and I couldn't be happier. You reap what you sow, and I stand by what I say. But anyways, play silly games, get silly prizes. Let me know what you guys think.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on!
For Donald Trump. Dale cintura, 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 cintura. I will vote for Donald Trump.
I didn't think they was gonna go after Cubans. We are not the bad people. I vote Trump because he wants to help the people.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Even though he keep deporting y'all. I will vote for Donald Trump. He been snatching on y'all.
There's a fantastic video of Cubans celebrating Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. Have you seen it? They have the MAGA hats, and they're playing the congas. It's like...
I will vote for Donald Trump.
fucking Donald Trump, es mi favorito. Donald Trump, Donald Trump es mi favorito. Donald Trump, huepa, hey. Donald Trump es mi favorito presidente número uno. Huepa, I'm telling you, it's fantastic. A couple days ago, they're like, what's wrong with that? Leave me alone! I can't believe this shit!
Una injusticia. Una grande injusticia.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
But I love you, Donald Trump! He's like, buenos dias. Muy malo. A cucaracha, cucaracha. I'm so sorry, so sorry. Muy malo. Adios, amigos. Buenos tardes. Goodbye. Anything with an O is Spanish. We're taking it away. Potato, tomato, I don't give a shit. It's all Spanish. How can you do this to us, Donald Trump? We have a party. Please. I laughed for 20 minutes.
I'm about to show y'all the best case of fuck around and find out that you have ever seen. Watch this. Say hi to Janet Correa. Her husband just got deported a few weeks ago after leaving a legal immigration appointment down in Florida. And let's see what she was doing leading up to last November's election. I mean, I hate to laugh, but I mean, you're out there doing that. You obviously don't care if it's going to happen to other people, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of my time caring if it happens to you.
Let's go. Latina for Trump. I will vote. Yeah, for Donald Trump.
Activist Helen Villalonga begged for compassion.
¿Qué le hicimos, Donald Trump?
What did we do to you, Donald Trump, to deserve this? Many of my people believed in you.
I'm worried because of the situation that me, my dad, and my mom have where we don't have papers yet.
Javier, did you support Donald Trump?
Sí, yo hubiese tenido ciudadanía.
If I was a U.S. citizen, I would have voted for Donald Trump on expedite removal.
That's unfair.
Wow.
This is unfair.
Wow.
I'm so sorry I can't touch it.
Let me ask
I don't know how I'm going to say that to my mom. My mom had a heart attack.
It's like when I see stuff like that, I'll be kind of sad because I'll be wanting to care. Like it's like 10% of me, like I'll be wanting to care, but then I'll be like, yeah, you didn't. You didn't give a fuck. Not until it started affecting y'all anyway. I will vote for Donald Trump. Hey, that shit kind of slide though. I will vote. Yeah, for Donald Trump. Y'all was getting it. Y'all was jigging. See, but why y'all gotta do that though? Like, why y'all gotta like make songs and wear the merchandise and wear the hat and get the tattoo? That's too many receipts of y'all looking stupid. I mean, I fuck with the bars, I fuck with the flow, but y'all gotta change the lyrics up a little bit now. Y'all gotta change the lyrics up. Now y'all gotta be like, Donald Trump, yeah, he got my vote. Yeah, now Donald Trump putting us on a board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say Trump, you gotta roll the R's with it. It's dope though.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
I hope you have watched that video, and it is now a lesson, because I remember the black people, they were warning these Latino people not to vote in for Donald Trump, but majority of them, they went ahead and ignored the warnings from the black people, and they went ahead and vote in for Donald Trump. Even they came out and produced this song telling the people that the Latinos, they will vote for Donald Trump. Right now, they are really crying simply because majority of them, they are being deported. Like you have seen the partner of this singer, her husband right now, he has been detained with the ICE, and the ICE, they are ready to deport him back to his country. So you can imagine how this lady, she is feeling right now. And also it was right now they have started to feel and to see whatever the black people, they were warning them. Kindly guys, I want you guys to continue watching this video, then I'll be back with more comment.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Okay, remember that? Well, remember the couple that made the song? Remember them? Remember the Latino woman in the red hat and the red shirt and the blue jeans and the blonde, and she on the stage. I mean, she rocking it. And her husband is playing the is it the Congos or something beside her. Well, she has a different look on her face today. Yep. Her turn. It seems that her husband was picked up by ICE, and they had a picture of her that looks quite differently. Yes, I'm sorry to say. It's not a smile anymore, and she's not grooving. You know, she's not she's not doing any of that. She's crying, and she's speaking her native language, so I don't know what the hell she was saying, but she was very upset. Her hubby was picked up, but not only was the hubby picked up, the hubby was put on the expedite list. He was put on the expedite, like, get him up out of here now. Yes, ma'am. Happy Friday. The people that originated the song, the people that made the song, he ain't even got no mercy for them. Oh, you want to talk about repercussions. You want to talk about karma. I bet the last thing she got on her mind now, well, no, it's got to be the first, because I know every time she look up somebody playing that video, every time you look up somebody's playing a clip of her and her husband jamming to I Will Vote for Donald Trump. Yeah. I will vote for Donald Trump. And that got your ass kicked up out the United States. Happy now? I told y'all, karma is not playing with these people. Y'all played an integral role in gathering people to go vote for him. And now you're suffering the consequences. And the consequences are high. You latched your wagon to the wrong mule. And now that mule has turned around and kicked your front foes in. They never stop showing their appreciation to people who put them in that office. The Republicans never stop showing how much they really appreciate your votes and all the work you did to get the Republican Party in office. All that work you did, all those shows you did, you wrote that song, you composed it, y'all jammed to it, you put it out, you went and played it everywhere you could, and now he done slapped the lyrics out your mouth. I don't know how y'all keep doing it. But you keep doing it. So anyway, it's a good Friday. I hope y'all got a good laugh as I did. So now go through the whole day singing, I will vote for Donald Trump. Somebody got to pick up the slack because they're getting rid of the originals. Woo! Hey, Sweetness. What was her name? Jessica, Jennifer, somebody. Hey, is it great again yet? Asking for a free.
Did you know that Cuban deportees, especially the ones that are political dissidents and the ones seeking asylum in the U.S., face a significant risk of torture when they come back to Cuba? So when we ask ourselves, when will Latinos for Trump open their eyes, specifically the Cuban ones? The answer is they never will. And there's no better example than the Cuban for Trump than El Funky. He's a Cuban rapper that's currently facing deportation and possible imprisonment in Cuba since his music helped fuel anti-government protests in Cuba. Someone that's been really silent about this case is self-hating Marco Rubio, a Cuban himself. It's a perfect illustration of how much Marco Rubio has changed up during the Trump presidency. Even just a year ago, I'm sure Marco Rubio would have been the loudest person about this case. It's also a crazy example of how much Trump has changed up about Cuban immigration policies. For decades, the U.S. has rolled out the red carpet for Cubans, despite Trump refusing to help these Cubans who have overwhelmingly voted for him. They are still very much pro-Trump, including the rapper El Funky. Talk about fucking around and never finding out.
You was singing all that mess, talking about I we boy for Donald Trump. And now you're screaming, shouting, acting like we're supposed to give a damn about your husband being deported after you was singing, talking about I love my freedom. But your man ain't free no more, is he? Like we supposed to have to give. Who said that?
You got one of them coons talking about I will and did vote for Donald Trump. Ain't nobody ask her weird ass, won't give a damn. Let's get an update on the girl that did make this song though.
I will vote for Donald Trump.
Una grande injusticia.
It's been happening frequently at the 333 Miami Avenue Federal Court building. Janet Correa's husband was detained this week. According to her immigration lawyer, he has already been placed on expedite removal.
So for the ones who didn't vote for him, y'all be safe. Much prayers to you and your family. But for the ones who did, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out. And it seemed like y'all finding out right.
Laura Garcia said she and her husband arrived from Cuba 4 days ago and are seeking asylum. He went into the immigration office, but after several hours, there was no sign of him.
He just came and he snatched her.
This man said his wife from Venezuela was taken into custody during a raid in the Miami neighborhood of Brownsville over the weekend, and that 2 construction workers were also rounded up.
I like Donald Trump. I think so he's doing wrong. Because you know, fix the problem, just isolate the people.
Beyond betrayed. They used us.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote.
Raise your hands, come on.
For Donald Trump. Dale cintura, 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 cintura. I will vote for Donald Trump.
So I'm coming for Latinos for Trump every day, every time. When I can, I'm doing it. Because the Republican budget plan just came out, and where's the no tax on tips? Not there. Where's the no tax on overtime? Not there. No tax on income. Not there either. You know what is there? Tax cut for the rich. Lowest there's ever been. But you bozos who kept screaming that he was going to do so much for the economy, that he was a businessman. He's a scammer. And we tried to tell you that he was not for you. Okay? So that just goes to show you, and I hope you're going to learn so many lessons. And they're going to be difficult ones. And we're not going to hold your hand while you learn them. All right? Te calmas o te calmo, like at 100. So you guys enjoy this. Have fun with that.
You guys do realize that Trump was elected initially in 2016. It's been almost 10 years. So anyone who's coming online and saying that they're trying to get educated has had 10 years to educate themselves, about 10 years to educate themselves. And people who were not allowed to vote because they were under the age of 18 still voted against him, compared to those who voted for him in 2016 and still chose to vote for him this previous election. I don't want to hear anything about I needed to learn, I needed to get educated, when it's been almost 10 years and people in between that time who weren't at the legal age to vote still were able to have enough sense and educate themselves. It's not about education necessarily anymore, it's about choices. And anyone who voted for him this election made the active decision to vote for what he stood on. So am I supposed to feel sorry for you when now you're facing the consequences of your own decisions when you've had more than at least 5 years to educate yourself on? It's not an uneducated decision. It's a poor decision. And I'm tired of people's poor decision-making skills affecting everybody else, because look at where we're at now. Not only are you bad at decision-making, or dumb, or racist, or all of the above, now you want people to feel sorry for you? Now you want people to sympathize with you? Where was that energy when it was happening to other families? You guys don't care until it affects you. And I truly don't care if now you've changed your mind when it's starting to affect you personally. If you want to come out and say, you know what, I made an active decision that harmed my community or harmed people that I know, and I want to learn and get better, sure. But if you're saying you didn't know, I think it's bullshit. And you're either trying to keep your fan base.
Now, Randy, what'd you just say?
I said you were right about Trump.
What was I right about Trump? About what? Explain.
Everything.
Okay, I need to hear more. Like everything. Like
get rid of my peoples. War's about to start. What else? Actually, none of the things you talked about, but some even worse.
What are some of the things I talked about?
Women's rights.
You didn't really care about that, though, right? Women's rights wasn't important, but when they start messing with your money and sending your people.
I have always said that stupid people are the most dangerous people on this entire planet. I don't trust dumb people. I avoid stupid people like a ticking time bomb with no timer, because you're not sure when they're going to go off. You can guarantee they're going to go off, you just don't know when. Let me be very clear about this. Stupid has nothing to do with diplomas or degrees or jobs. I have met morons with Ivy League paper plastered all over their walls in frames who couldn't navigate a moral choice if you drew it for them on a map. Stupid people walk around through life oblivious to the damage they cause. They're the ones who vote against their own interests. They think they're always right, and that's the problem. That right there is the real poison. Because when you're stupid and you do things like vote against your own self-interests, you become the puppet, pulled by fear, pulled by propaganda, by whatever authority pats you on the head and says, "You're doing a great job, vote for me." I would sooner sit next to a hateful, racist person than a stupid person. At least the racists know who they are. They're gonna spew venom for sure, but there's a twisted kind of honesty to them. You know where you stand with them. You know exactly where the landmines are. With stupid people who vote against their own interests, you never know. They'll smile at you, they'll call you their friend, and they'll gladly set the room on fire with you in it, thinking they're helping. Stupid people are chaos wrapped in flesh. They will never truly know the harm they cause until it's too late. And that right there is the real problem.
So this is for all of my Latinos for Trump, which I will never forgive you for putting this man back in office, especially because your roots, he was never going to pick you. Anyways, so remind me again how you guys were for a person that wanted to get all the people that didn't belong here or came here the wrong way. Why are we trying to fly back white South Africans? Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring in some white South Africans. If you don't get the message now, like you guys are probably the type of people that like your ex told you that they needed to focus on themselves and you believe them. Like that's the type of people that I believe you are, because this man was never going to pick you. He was never for you. And the fact that you fell for the BS is beyond me. This was never about getting criminals out. This was about getting people like them back in and back in control. So like that whole rhetoric, it was a lie. I don't know if you've noticed, because you guys have been very quiet. I haven't seen a single Latino for Trump come out and like defend their stance, because you have no stance. They want us out. We are the target, okay? And you were complicit in getting this man back into power. But it's fine. Like we'll have a whole therapy session about it. But yeah, it's very clear what they're trying to do. And you know what? Like you can still like make amends, but you have to start standing up. Like you have to start speaking up. Just like you were so loud to defend this man, like we need you now to step up and get united with us and back our community up and step up, because it's getting more radical out here. And they're only doing it step by step. They were never going to come out like in like, you know, Star Wars Death Troopers style. No, they were going to do it piece by piece, and it's getting worse. So we need all the help that we can get, and you guys need to make this right.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video, and for me, I keep on telling you that all this thing which it is happening to the Mexican, to the Latinos, to the Asian people in the United States, it is because these people, they didn't listen to the black people. The black people, they have been warning them not to vote in for Donald Trump, not to vote in for Orange Man, but these people, they ignore. Also the white people, also they are now regretting, because also the black people, they want them not to vote in for Donald Trump. These other races, they voted in for Donald Trump to punish the black people. This is what these people, they were doing, simply because they saw Donald Trump policy. It will not affect them, it will not affect the Latinos, the Mexican, the white people. They knew that Donald Trump policy, it will only affect the black people. And these people, they went ahead and vote in for Donald Trump. The black people, they tried to warn them not to vote in for Donald Trump. They begged them not to vote in for Donald Trump. But these people, they saw that, like, the black people, they want to vote their fellow black people. So because of that, these people, they saw that the black people, they want them to vote in for their fellow black people, so that they can be on top of them. But all in all, black people, they saw what it is coming. They tried to warn them, but they didn't listen. Right now, they are really crying, simply because their people, they are being deported. And also their permanent status, also it has been revoked. We saw the other day the court gave out the order to revoke the permanent status from these Latinos to these other Latinos, Asians, Mexican. We saw the court allow the ICE to crack them out and to deport them, those illegal immigrants. So right now we are seeing majority of them, they are being deported back to their country. And it has now come to reality that these people, they have started to feel exactly what they wanted. And right now they are crying. I don't see the reasons to why they are crying, and they were the ones who came out singing, influencing other people to vote in for Donald Trump. They came in large numbers. They produced even a song, I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Right now, you need to give out a song saying, bye-bye, America, I've been deported, simply because that it is the thing that you were looking for. Right now, instead of crying because your partner, he has been deported, you need to come out and give out a song. First of all, come out with a song asking for forgiveness to the black people, because black people warn you guys and you didn't listen. Another thing, you need to come out and give a song of telling Americans, bye, I will come after Donald Trump. He has removed into power, simply because Donald Trump right now is not joking. He came out with his policy, and you guys, you knew what it is coming, but you didn't want to listen. And right now, you have started to feel exactly how the black people, they were feeling. You guys, first of all, you thought all this, all this Donald Trump policy, it will only affect the black people. The black people, they are the people who are, majority of you are targeting to deport majority of the black people, in fact, the black immigrants, simply because you knew that majority of the illegal immigrants who are in the United States, they are black. So you knew that Donald Trump policy, it will only affect the black people, but not the Mexican, the Latinos, the Asian. No, you thought that this policy, it will only affect the black people. So let's vote in for Donald Trump to punish the black people. Right now, Donald Trump policy, it is affecting all people, the black, the white people, and also the Latinos, the Asian people. Also, it is affecting them. So you guys, right now, there's no need of you guys crying. And you know, right now, Donald Trump is really making America great again. You knew that Donald Trump is going to make America great again. And also, Donald Trump, he wants to make America to be that country for the white people. Yeah, only white people. And that's why Donald Trump is really fighting to remove those people who are illegally in America. So this it is what it is happening. I'm not doing this video to provoke or to say bad things about other races. This video, it is just for educational purposes, and also it is a reminder because we know that earlier black people, they won these people not voting for Donald Trump. They didn't listen. Even right now, the white Americans also, they're crying. It is not only the Latinos who they are really crying. Also the white Americans, they are crying. We have seen the farmers in the farms also, they are crying. The people who are helping them right now, they are no more. The ICE are deporting those people who are helping the white farmers, the Texas farmers in the farms. The ICE, it is deporting them, and they are crying. There's no one who is coming to help them in their farm. So they are going broke, and also they are losing. So this is to tell you that the ICE, it is also not joking. They are really doing their job, and they want to deport all illegal immigrants. So kindly guys, thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, share, and also comment. See you in my next one. Bye bye.